I would say that's probably enough for this project. I'm going to take this and make a frog artichoke. Okay, so this is kind of what an artichoke looks like. The size of an artichoke kind of looks like an avocado even. And I'm going to cut this in half. Take my piece of thread or whatever piece of wire you got. I'm cutting it in half. Okay, now I'm going to carve it out. Okay, because it's going to be hollow. It's an artichoke. And you find any weird little pieces of anything, get rid of them. Okay, so I'm carving this out so that it's at least, so it's about a 1/2 inch thick. Okay, and you can feel when you're carving. Right? Okay, and also I've worked my clay to get all the air pockets out. With the sides, okay, everything's got to get joined up here, right? You have to join everything up. All these areas have to get joined up. Okay, so there I have my frog on here. Okay, and now I can start doing the rest of my artichoke. I've just drawn out my templates for my artichoke leaves here on my paper, and now I'm going to cut them out. Okay? And I'm going to go around the whole form to begin with, right? And then I'll clean it up later. The clay needs to be thin. Okay, I would say almost 1/4 of an inch thick. When you do this, you want everything to be uniform when you do your forms, because then it'll look good. Okay? And if okay, you see his legs? Okay, these legs are kind of getting in the way of things. So I'm going to cut away a little bit on this area because they're getting in the way. I think the mid-size artichoke leaf is the leaf for us here. Okay, so here's our leaf. Pull the clay away from it. Okay, this is our leaf. Okay, You want to give it its shape, its artichoke shape, that little stuff on there, right? You've got a sponge, okay? Wet your sponge, clean your edges first, okay? Clean your edges on your stuff before you put it on there. This area down here, because this has to attach to here. I'm going to put some slip on here, okay? Each one of these needs to have slip on it. Then I'm going to mush this on here like this. Boom. Okay. Now I have my first artichoke leaf on my object. So you can see here, that's how it's looking, okay, as it goes around. And it's going to look like an artichoke. Smooth everything out here, okay? Smooth all of your areas where anything is joined up. Okay, so I've gotten these all cut out. These are ready to go, and I'm going to attach these. You have to get all of your little things ready, okay? And so you go into them and you see which is the top, which is the bottom. That's the top. And you score them. Everything needs to be scored before you slip them. Okay, so here you see a pile of my leaves. Okay, so now we're going to do the top first. I'm going to do the top. I'm going to work from the top to the bottom. I'm slowly putting on the artichoke leaves. I'm using the small ones first. Okay, the smaller ones going around. Okay, so each one of these, they got to get buttered with the slip. So here we have our frog artichoke, okay, and then I've done the leaves all around the back here, okay, and see how they all look like that. And now we have our frog artichoke.